This is section 2.1, linear functions. So, a review of Algebra 1. A linear equation, we have three different forms of an equation of a line. So the first one is standard form, ax plus by equals c. The most common one that you're probably going to remember from Algebra 1 is y equals mx plus b. Remember, m represents the slope and b represents the y-intercept. And the last one is point slope, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. M is still the slope, but now we have the point x1, y1. So slope, remember, it's the change in y over the change in x, or y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. If you're given an equation in standard form, you can find the slope pretty easily by just taking negative a over b. Remember, four types of slope. Positive slope is going up from left to right. Negative slope is going down from left to right. A zero slope, or a constant function, is just horizontal. And no slope, or undefined slope, is a vertical line. So we have those four types of slope. So let's find the equation of the line passing through 3, negative 2, and 8, 1. We're going to do this a couple of different ways because there are a couple of different ways you could do it. Let's first do it using our point slope formula. So point slope, we need to find the slope. So I take y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Minus negative is plus positive, so 3 over 5. So and then for point slope, we are going to pick one point, and I'm going to pick the first one. It doesn't matter which one. So remember it's y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So we're going to plug in y minus negative 2 equals 3/5 times x minus 3. So that becomes y plus 2. I'm just going to solve it for slope-intercept form. And then we have 3/5 x minus 9/5. Remember that 2 is basically like 10/5. So we're going to subtract 10/5 from both sides. So y equals 3/5 x minus 19/5. That's my preferred way of doing it. There's another way you can do it. First thing, you're still going to find the slope, but then we're going to use slope-intercept form. So y equals mx plus b. We're still going to pick a point. So we know an x, a y, and an m. We need to find b. So y equals, our m is still 3/5 times 3 plus b. So negative 2 equals 9/5 plus b. Remember, negative 2, we can rewrite as negative 10/5. Subtract 9/5. And we still get negative 19/5 for b. And then plug it back into our y equals mx plus b. Notice we got the same equation both times. Doesn't matter how you do it as long as you get the same answer. And then to figure out if the function is increasing or decreasing, we're going to look at the slope. So in this case, our slope is positive, so that means our function is increasing. All right, the population of a city increased from 23,400 to 27,800 between 2008 and 2012. Find the change in population per year if we assume the change was constant. So basically what we are looking for right now is the slope. In this case, time, if you ever have time, you can always assume that it's going to go on the x-axis. So that means population is the y-axis. So we have 2 points here. We have 2008, 23,400. And we have 2012, 27,800. So to find the slope, we take 27,800 minus 23,400 all over 2012 minus 2008. So if we use our calculator, find 27,800 minus 23,400. That's 4,400 over 4 years. That's a 0, which is about 1,100 people per year. And last example, let's write the equation of the line from the graph. So when you have this, it's easiest to use slope-intercept form. So remember y equals mx plus b. So we need to find our slope and our y-intercept. The y-intercept is really easy. You just got to look at it. Where does the line cross the y-axis, which is right there. So b in this case is 2. And for m, we can either pick 2 points or we can count. So I like this point and I like this point up here. So we're going up 2, 4, 6, and to the right 2. So 6 over 2 is 3. Now that we have m and b, we can just plug them in. So y equals 3x plus 2. And then you're done.